I want to create my hope is that this creates some validation, some self-compassion, some oh, w- when I experience codependency, when I'm raised in codependency, there is no healthy closure. When there's an attempt to leave, there's hold on tighter. And there isn't an opportunity to let go or release because it's all fear based. So anytime there's this attempt to leave or end something, it creates all this emotional intoxication. And so we do all the things to keep it, all the things we possibly can, right? And so figuratively, that's like holding on tighter and gripping tighter. And looking at that as a relationship with my program, a relationship with a person, with a partner, with a friend, with a pet, with however this shows up for you, the the intention of the relationship in that moment is being served. And what makes it healthy is when it does not come at a sacrifice. Don't Google that. That is truly an amberism. When a relationship comes at a sacrifice, it is under the umbrella of codependency of anyone. Sacrifice to them, sacrifice to me. When we are trying to find, which so many of you were talking about, of like, damn, Amber, what is the healthy closure? The healthy closure is somewhere in the middle. Like on this end of the spectrum, if we're talking about a relationship with another person, maybe over here on this end might be enmeshment. And over here on this end might be, I don't even acknowledge they exist. Like, don't speak of them, don't look at them, nope, I don't have any of that. Anywhere in the middle, guys, anywhere. Even just, yes, she is my sister. No, we don't have a relationship, is a relationship. And so when people come to me in turmoil, because I don't know what to do with this relationship, Amber, what does this mean? What do I do? And I'm the first one to tell you, I did that too. Like, I mean, I say now, I'm not going to tell you what to do. And I was also one of those people saying, what the hell do I do? Because the gray area was not something I ever lived in, I ever even experienced. And so even just acknowledging something is an acknowledgement of a relationship, meaning I am an ACAer and I can go to any program and get the message I need out of it because it's not a specific program that defines who I am. If I decide I'm not going to go to OA right now, I'm going to focus on ACA, that's because there's a relationship inside of me between me and me that needs to be repaired. And just because I'm not going to the same 3 meetings a week at OA and I'm doing 3 meetings at ACA does not mean I don't still belong to OA. As long as I am a participant in that program, I belong to that program, regardless of the number of meetings I go to. I can do other things like have coffee with a fellow traveler who also is in OA ACA, or I can read literature or participate in an online program. There's lots of things I can do to acknowledge a relationship, much like many coupleships that I've worked with that required for safety a level of detachment, physical detachment, emotional detachment. And the level as to which it came back changed a lot. So the acknowledgement of a relationship is a relationship. It's not defined by how many times I see someone or how many meetings I go to. I determine what that relationship is. And as long as it's not a sacrifice to me and a sacrifice to someone else, then that relationship is in the gray and it's healthy. When my body guides what I'm doing rather than my thoughts, remember, This shit almost always wrong. This never wrong. When we have those experiences of just knowing whatever that means to you, that's the North Star. That's the body saying, this is what I'm ready to do. And it's all about today. Part of the fear of our backstory, the fear of a trauma trigger coming up from codependency that causes us to clench down more, is because we think we have to have an answer. No, the fuck we don't. Today, this is where I am, is the only answer I need. And that doesn't come out of sacrifice to me or anyone else. If someone else can't experience that, or that's not good enough for them, then that's their decision to make. Right? I'm saying what I can do today, and that's all I got. So the need to make this decision for the rest of my life or the rest of a relationship or the rest of the fill in the blank isn't realistic for me. Because today, if it's unknown, that means that's where I am. It's unknown. Being in this gray area, healthy closure for me means that I can experience the grief of something ending and the excitement of a rebirth or a new experience at the same time. Those can exist at the same time. That's when I know. So it's just an invitation to consider what this means for you, how it shows up for you today, what type of relationship it might mean, and knowing that one of the tools you can use is to recognize whether or not it's a sacrifice, right? And it's just today. When I feel the push to make a decision for a relationship that's been 5 years, 15 years, 25, 35 years, oh, hell no. All I know is today, this is what I know.